Hello friends, there's an updated Lostark radio show by Goldriver. He has shared more future changes and his vision after talking about the recent updates. Let's review them right away. With the infographic of Extreme Valton, the director feels that users like this content. I like it too. He showed some funny examples like Amazing Akan. This was to just show that he is planning to create more content like Valton Extreme in between large vertical raids to keep the fights interesting. This includes adding some potential side bosses that were in the story in the past. Director covered Fate Ember a little bit too. This made Fatigue lose up to 46.5% on Guardians and 20.7% on Chaos Dungeons, but ultimately made players play 34.4% more to grind for the Fate Embers, where up to 74.1% more characters were being utilized. Following up with that, people were worried about gold inflation because it did increase from 2.87% to 8.89. So he mentioned that this problem is not too big because people are honing more characters to higher level, resulting in spending more gold to compensate the increase in income. In conclusion, he will keep monitoring this, but it's an overall success. Gate removals are Vicus Gate 1, Kaingel Gate 1, Roshaza Gate 2 and 5, with Gate 6 being bi-weekly raid. Also, Kaingel Gate 2 will be nerfed in terms of combat, and BREL Gate 3 will be nerfed to avoid unfortunate wipes like the star mechanic. Chaos Gate, Treasure Map, and Ghost Ships were mentioned as well. Director's vision toward this was to combine all three of these assets to one big activity, along with changing the maps to a single platform stage to fight hordes of monsters. He has mentioned that moving around the stage is very annoying, and he wants to focus just on the combat. Side content was also mentioned where Goldriver feels that it's difficult for new players to catch up on assets that are locked away by side content, like skill potions and runes. He is thinking of systems to help out the new players to get the essentials easier. Afterwards, he mentioned the future of the end content and his vision while talking about Theomine. Theomine is a very difficult raid, even for many veterans in Korea. Director is worried that how will new players ever catch up if difficulty keeps rising. He told us ideas like adding solo content to help newer players to progress much faster without having the stress of raiding with others. The endgame raids will always be party play, but older raids in the past should not be forced to be party played. He feels that this is brutal for new players. And so I think he's looking into adding in potential solo content. There are also additional problems that are being addressed like entropy and support growth. He's planning to delete the entropy set. He feels that the relic set is a mistake, and adjusting the floor and ceiling won't solve the fundamental issue. As for supports, he stresses out that support takes a huge portion of the DPS pie as contents progress further. So they're extremely careful on touching the numbers, but either way, he mentioned that he will keep looking for solutions and change little by little. Battle item management is going to be fixed, where it's going to have a separate roster-wide tab. Afterwards, he mentioned some QoL changes like adding travel merchant refreshers and improving ocean liners, like UI-wise. Theomine patch is going to be called the Eclipse, showing a bunch of potential patches along the way, with more information yet to come at September 9th at an offline theater that will also be broadcasted online. My overall feeling about this broadcast was really great. The director's vision is definitely more towards helping the new users, and the changes he will make this are really exciting to come. As always, thanks everyone, bye bye!